Yo, you're listening to BGKO.
Yo, what's the deal, man? This is BGKOTV. I'm BG Knocc Out.
And it's your girl, V Lavish.
V Lavish, what's the deal?
What's up? Shoot.
Over here watching the tank fight, man.
You over there watching the tank fight?
Yeah, Tank and Roach up in there doing their thing, man. They went 12 rounds.
Okay.
I don't know. This is going to be a close one. I don't know. It's going to be close.
I really hope that Tank lands it because he never loses. He never loses a fight.
He didn't get the knockout. That's what we wanted. He predicted 9 rounds for the fight. He said in 9 he was going to get it done, but he didn't do it. He respected the dude in there, though. He respected the fighter, I could tell.
I think, too, a lot of the times it's more of the fact that you have a lot of animosity with just getting yourself riled up. So it's like when they see each other, I think it's more of just like, you know who you are. You can back up what you say all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like, but I think that the other component might study him more, so you could tell like how serious a person take they.
Oh, for sure. You got to take it serious. Yeah, because look, you going in there with a person that's really trained just as well as you, and that's why they matching y'all up together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the same reach, the same height, the same build, the same weight, and y'all skilled. Y'all been doing this since y'all was little kids.
Yeah, see, you know that right there, that little kid part.
Yeah,
that's different.
Yeah,
so that can mean his match.
Exactly. So that's what it looked like today. I mean, he didn't get knocked out. They both got in some big punches, you know what I mean? And then I think Tank might have even lost a round because in one of the rounds, he like backed up and put a knee down. And, you know, I don't think you can do that in the middle of a pro fight.
Normally when you put the knee down, that means you forfeit the fight.
They got to throw the towel.
Really?
Yeah, or you got to jump out the ring and run, like what I seen the dude do before.
Because I thought when he had punched old boy, the previous fight, in his side or whatever, and he went on his knees, it was a knockout.
Oh no, he was down, but that's because he hit him in the liver. He didn't even take a shot. I'm telling you, I don't know what he did. I don't know why he did that, but yeah, he did it.
I wonder if he
so that might have went against him. I don't know.
That might have went against. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I really hope not, because he was saying a lot of things.
They both was talking crap. You know,
they was.
And I think they fought before.
Okay.
So let me see. I think they finna. They're about to read it. Jake Paul is in the audience.
Oh, Jake Paul is there. Is he smiling?
Yeah, he looking like a real rock star right now.
Oh, real rock star.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I want to say rest in peace to Angie Stone, man. She died, I believe it was today, huh? In a car accident.
It was today,
off of some highway. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, she was the only one that passed away. She was the one that was the fatality in the night.
Yeah, I seen the footage. They had some aerial footage of the accident site, man, and it just didn't look good.
She was on her way to the basketball performance for the CIAA. She had just came from the.
Yeah, we just want to send our condolences out to her family and all that good stuff, man.
Exactly.
You know, she made a great impact in music.
Yeah.
I believe her and D'Angelo was married before, and they had a child. I think they have like a grown son.
Yeah.
I think he does music as well. But yeah, I just want to say condolences to Angie Stone's family, you know, and all their loved ones, you know?
Yeah, condolences.
Yeah. So what else going on? What's happening?
Well, actually, I had a fun fact for her. I don't know if people know, but she was part of this group, this girl group, and basically, Dr. Dre sampled her song, like on his "Make Your Head Ring" song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was from this original song it's called "Funk You Up." That's the name. Well, that's where it came from. So. Oh, okay, I thought that was pretty neat to know. Like, you know, everybody liked the song "Keep Your Head Up" and keep your head ringing.
Your head ringing, yeah.
And then
ding,
you know,
ding dong.
Yeah. So that's a sample from her song. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy because you know you would have never thought that.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, condolences for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But
man.
I wanted to just ask your opinion of something.
Speak on it.
Okay, so have you ever like, I don't know, this just happened. You know, I told you what happened about my mom, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a neighbor that you just kind of wonder, like, how would you address a matter? Like, in regards, like, I mean, truly and honestly, have you ever had a neighbor that you just kind of just wish, like, you know, you could address things differently sometime?
You know, it's like, that's one thing about, you know, life that's just so tricky is when you got to live so close, you know, in proximity to other people. Mm-hmm. You know, you just don't know who you're going to get sometime. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then, like, if you're in an apartment, you got to hear what people going through next to you. If you're on the bottom floor, the people above you. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. But it's like, you know, before when I was younger, I'd probably been in jail dealing with my neighbor. You feel what I'm saying? Because I just didn't have no understanding.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So a lot of times, I never really had that issue, thank God.
Okay.
But I just know, like, probably how I would have reacted.
How you know
had it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I feel you.
But the situation you was talking about was just like, dang, man. And then your mom's, you know.
My mom's
a firecracker, man.
My mom's off the chain, man. Trust me, like, I don't even try to get those problems with her. But at the same time, you know, you find out real quick, you know, with certain people who depressed, who not depressed.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, no, I was just curious to know, like, how, you know.
I mean, I would try to do it cordially. Like, now, you know, now being a grown ass man, like, I would try to handle it the best way possible.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? Because you got to still live there. You know what I mean? That person got to live there, and you don't want to cause a situation where the police come. No,
I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
I'm the wrong one to fuck with. Excuse my French, but yeah, I do everything by the book.
Yeah.
So if you think that you're about to get away with this shit, no, I'm going to play the game the way that you think that I should not play it.
Right.
And just know your dog won't be doing that in front of my house anymore, unless you want problems. Because everybody in the apartments know, and it's crazy. Because then everybody in the apartments was talking about the lady with her dogs. Like,
really? At
the end of the day, it's like my mom was the only one to say something to her. And everybody was kind of relieved.
I mean, like, how you just gonna let your dog shit in front of people's doors, yo?
Yeah, like it's weird.
Like, come on.
There's
like,
a dog park.
What type of person are you?
And it's a designated dog park. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, even if your dog do it, clean it up, because you know people got to walk out here.
Exactly, and that's what my mom. That's what my mom advised, and I guess it escalated from there. She said, "Oh, well, just make sure if your dog, you know what I'm saying, pick it up." And then I guess old girl just went left with it. But it's like, why would you get left with it? And you know she didn't tell you nothing wrong. Don't nobody want to say nothing? They scared of you? Like, I'm not scared.
Yeah, but, it don't had nothing to do with that. It's like, just respect my shit. Like,
period.
You don't want me to come shitting in front of your door.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
would I be wrong if I collected all your dog species and put it in front of your door in a bag?
See what I'm saying?
You open the door and see.
Tricky.
Anyway, so
it can get real tricky.
It can get real tricky, but yeah. So, you know, anybody that, you know, is a good neighbor and anyone that's a bad neighbor, you guys know who you are. Please just be courteous.
Yeah, be courteous to your neighbors, man. You have to. Like, how was you living in a world without courtesy, bro? And you got to maneuver through all this shit and deal with people. Like,
where do they do it at?
You know what I mean? Yeah. If you want to get treated with respect other people. It's common sense.
Period.
Yep.
So today was the grand opening for Nipsey Hussle's
the Marathon Burger.
Marathon. Hey, I've seen a couple of the reviews and the burgers look pretty. They're like smash burgers.
I like smash burgers. Whoever came up with that idea, kudos to you.
For real.
That shit is the shit. I'm not gonna lie.
So good.
I like my burger smashed with onions in it and all that.
And it makes it more eatable. Like, thick burgers with like a big old
that's why I don't really eat steak that much, because I don't want to be chewing like forever. Trying to eat some shit. Like, I don't like all that.
Right. Yeah. There's a way to eat your steak though.
Yeah, but Marathon Burger, man. It's Black Sam. Nipsey Hussle's big brother, man. You did that, bro. You keeping the legacy going, and I just want to say salute. I wish I could have been down there to support it. You know what I'm saying? But I did see some controversy up there as well.
Oh, there was.
It was some people, you know. I seen Sam had to check somebody up there, so.
So I know he was there today he was cooking burgers all day. And then also too, like, he had advised that it was something that they always talked about. So he made a promise to his brother that's why he would do it. But I would hope, man, don't be going up there, man, doing nothing sideways. You feel me?
If you don't belong there, man, or if you ain't going for peace, just stay away.
Or if you ain't going to spend no money and get a good burger, because the burgers look good. As soon as I touch Cali, I'm going straight to the. I'm going straight there. I'm gonna have to make my
way down there too.
Yeah.
On the real.
Yeah.
Yep. So much love and props to Marathon Break. What's happening?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Oh, y'all just popped in out of nowhere. Yep. So what else is cracking, man?
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. Hey, remember we talked about it? I told you that ASAP Rocky was gonna get off with this case.
Oh, ASAP, yeah. I told y'all. I was like, man, Rihanna's a billionaire. Like that nigga not finna do no time.
We were a little skeptical because of the charges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but once I heard the allegations, I was like, I don't know. Like with a top notch lawyer, I didn't see that flying.
I know.
Because they said the dude found the shell casings the next day. And turned them in to the authorities.
Yeah.
And it was like how they didn't find them when they came and did the investigation. Like how you know what I'm saying? Like just all that type of stuff. Well, when it comes to like convicting somebody for a serious crime like that, yeah, you're gonna be hard pressed to make that stick.
They were saying it was a prop gun anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean ASAP Rocky, you know, he's a model, he's a rap artist, you know what I'm saying? He's constantly Rihanna is a mogul, she's a megastar. You feel me? So
lady with many caps.
So he's gonna be working all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was just a sad situation that he had to fall out with his own homie.
Right.
And it was really crazy for his own homie to go get on a stand on him and try to get him convicted.
That right there is
that was like, you know what I mean? That's like just a dude who, you know, I mean, ASAP Rocky didn't start ASAP, but he was like the first artist to make it big out of that whole little clique that they have.
Right.
And it's like, so you have to give him props for even putting him in position. Right. Because he went out first and blew up first.
Exactly.
And blew up the biggest. You feel what I'm saying? And we only know of ASAP Mob because of ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
But you going to get on the stand on the boy and try to get him taken away from his family like that.
Yeah, that
was a little, you know.
But, you know, it's like, hey, sometimes, you know, those type of people need to be exposed and then...
I mean, yeah, that was
just what he did. He exposed himself.
Everybody know now people that wasn't even investing in it from the giddy up. You know what I mean?
Guaranteed that bruh is not having the same type of luck he was having before. I can tell you that.
Yeah, you don't do your peoples like that, brother.
Nah, you don't. You
just don't. No matter how bad it get.
Straight up. But hey, you know, congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Good job you didn't take the deal.
Yep, just keep them suckers out your mix. That's all you got to do.
Period.
When you see people acting weird around you, just get them away from you.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
That's all you got to do. So, you know, I wanted to really talk about just in general how these airplanes keep on.
Yeah, that's tricky. That's why I ain't flew nowhere. I supposed to went to Miami.
I know you were saying before prior, but then we had another accident happening.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy is that I looked into it a little bit more, and it is a new system that they are using that they have glitches in. So that's why the coordinates have been off, and it's caused some complications.
Some of them things you can't explain, like the helicopter flying dead into that one. And
I know. It makes you wonder.
The one that I think in Canada, I think it turned over on the runway.
Yeah.
You know, luckily the people survived in that.
Now, I was looking at the places too.
But then Gervonta Davis, speaking of his fight, he was actually in a plane that went down like some years ago or something like that.
Oh, years ago,
yep,
really?
And survived that. Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot about that.
Oh, and now.
Yeah. Check it out. Who won? Who won? Oh man, when I clicked back on, they clicked it off. So I didn't even get to see who won.
So about the plane that just recently happened, they made an actual statement saying that they're going to give everybody that was on the plane $30,000. I don't know if $30,000 is worth. I mean, hey, it's free money, but do they really want to take $30,000, or are they going to go for more than that?
That's them. To me, that sounds like they're trying to stop themselves from being sued because obviously.
They know
it was on their part. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Something happened.
Yeah, because if they offering you 30 and you ain't even went and sued them yet, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
that's a little crazy.
But it is crazy to me because I was like, well, that's the first time I ever heard them trying to offer somebody some money.
But that would make me, boy, I don't know if I would fly after that. It probably would take a long time to put me back on the airplane, though.
I mean, well, if you have to fly, I mean, would you catch a boat?
Some people have to, but shit, your life is, I don't know.
There's some places that some of the water, I don't mess with the boats like that because, you talk about ocean water. Is
you
totally
ain't trying to do that, bro. Yeah, listen.
Ocean water, bro.
Who you think you are? You think you finna get on a boat and go overseas? Like, oh man, good luck. Hey, look.
That's what I'm at. I'm trying to tell people like these Caribbean cruises and things you be seeing, the waters be real.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm not taking my chances mellow. On that water.
They don't
I'm getting
go
on the plane first.
Yeah, the plane.
I just have to, you know what I mean? Like, at least if you go down, it's gonna be fast and quick. Look. On the boat, you're gonna be out there stuck. Like, ooh, that's a cold one. I don't know if I'm.
Man, I can only imagine the people that was.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the boat probably. I mean, my whole thing.
Because it take months. It look like you finna go in like in 24 hours or 18 hours. It's gonna take 3 months on a boat. Like, ain't nobody finna do that. How much clothes you taking?
But it's more of just the way
how much money you got to survive every day. Like, yeah, bro, ain't nobody doing that.
Have you guys seen some of them?
We know we ain't getting on no boats, huh? Yeah. I go to an island. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
The island is where the water is still. That's cool. But
yeah, you got a better chance in certain
to travel. Yeah, that's great.
See, even the cruises, they don't go too far out in the. Yeah, they stay close to the shore.
They not really in the water for real.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have to. You have to take some type of route.
Well, you've seen like those reels they have, like the shipping tanks when they come, and that water is really violent. Like, that's the type of water I'm talking about.
We seen Deep Blue Sea and all that. We seen this. We seen how it get tricky out there. Like, no, thank you. You don't even know where the Bermuda Triangle at.
You sure don't.
Just take your ass out there. Yeah, good luck.
All right.
Yeah, I'm Gucci. So I'm not doing that.
But yeah, well, now that we're talking about traveling and everything, I just feel like, they need to.
I ain't gonna let it stop me though, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that stuff is propaganda. Condolences to the people that lost their lives, but a lot of that stuff, they show it so much to scare you from going to live your life, you know what I mean? And it's like, you're not finna trap me in America. I know this shit finna crumble. I know this shit finna crumble. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
It was.
Man, I was watching something the other day where they had an emergency on the plane, and the dude said my co-pilot just jumped off the back. He was like, "Hey, bro," they was like, "Where you at?" He was like, "I'm right here." He was like, "My co-pilot just jumped off the back of the plane. You gonna have a body over here off of something like that." I was like, "Yo,
that's crazy."
That's scary. He's like, fuck it.
Like he just gonna kill himself.
Going down, like, I might as well. But they end up surviving. Like, they landed fucked up and all that. You know what I'm saying? The shit caught on fire, but
you
still.
just literally killed yourself.
Killed this. Well, unalived. I'm sorry.
Unalived.
My bad. I apologize.
You know what? Hey, unalived.
It ain't changed yet.
Nah, you can't say it.
They still YouTube though. They got their own rules. Trump don't got nothing to do with YouTube.
No, they don't.
No, the real.
Yeah. So.
No, for real.
But it'd be great. It's crazy about the flights, like with the planes and everything. But
man, it's a big risk because you just imagine you going on this airplane, right? Especially if you fly overseas. You can fly anywhere from here to LA.
Right.
I think that's a big deal. But what I'm saying is, you got the dude, a pilot you ain't never met. You don't know how this nigga day went. You know what I'm saying? You just putting your life in these people's hands, bro, and you ain't got a parachute the first. They talking about. They do the whole test with the little thing dropping down with the mask. Like, nigga, I want a parachute.
Nah, for real?
Shit, I can fly in. Like, on the real. Put a little plane on the side of this motherfucker. Yeah.
He drank something.
Take a little baby helicopter or something. Like, come on, man.
Where's the black box at?
Yeah, bro. Like,
yeah,
that shit is a big deal. So it's like, you know, I don't particularly like flying, but I do like to travel.
Yeah.
And I know the only efficient way to get to the places I want to go and see and experience is on an airplane. You feel me? And so I'm gonna take the chance. Like,
do you wonder if it is like a tactic to scare people from flying? To leave the
everything
country?
on the news is, yo. That's why they show it all day. Yeah. That's why it's programming, like programming. It's scheduled programming. You got to know that. So the more you give your mind to something, it's gonna consume you. You're gonna have some feelings about it. Like, so
I did see the research of it's an individual. He's like an older dude that in the government, and he basically is retired now. But he's been leaking information about the CIA because you know how they're trying to go in about the CIA. Well, anyways, there was this. It was like a media convention that they had like years ago before the pandemic happened. Yeah. And they were trying to say that they were trying to program people with the television, but the CIA was there, and he was like, "Why is the CIA at the meeting?"
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because they what happened in this country is like they've infiltrated all the systems. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the county system, whether it's the government, all the different systems that keep this country in motion. These people pretty much hijacked it from within, and it took a long time.
Right.
I had this paper called the Garcia Briefs with this college jurisconsult dude. He was a teacher, and he showed with case law how these different esoteric groups like Masons and different groups like that, what they call the Illuminati, all these people had took the country over undercover. You know what I'm saying? Because the United States is a republic. It's not a democracy. It's the Republic of the United States.
Correct.
But now it's the United States of America. So it was incorporated at a certain point. And they said Great Britain had filed a corporation for the United States. So they kind of say like we're owned by them, low key. You know what I'm saying? Because they were still mad about the war that we had with them, the independent war, you know what I'm saying, for us to gain our independence. They wasn't never happy about that.
Right.
And they knew that they was going to take this country back over eventually. And they did. It took some time, but it did, but
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm glad that they bringing a lot of things to the light for people to really open up their mind to see. But there was an individual that was on TikTok. She was saying originally that indigenous Afro-American people were the ones that were here originally. And
we were all mixed up here because people have been coming to America from Africa and different places for a long time. And some of the people stayed here and developed culture here. Right. And the way they know is from the dress. Like when they go back to certain places in Africa and look at the clothing and the headdresses that they wore, it's all very similar. And then a lot of the native languages here have Arabic, Hebrew, and they write it in with the same script and everything. You feel what I'm saying? So, we known that for a long time.
So look at the Indian reclassification. It says that the American Indians' name was changed to Negro. So the American Indians,
the word, the Nigger word first was only for Native Americans at first. If you look at the etymology of the word, like the etymology dictionary, you will see that that was a word used for so-called Indians, Native Americans. Yeah.
And they said the Islanders too. Some of the Islanders
because everybody was dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? So it was that's what it was.
Well, they were saying that basically how the word Native Indians came about was because there was at first the indigenous Afro people here, and then there was some Siberian Asians that came, and they started to, move in and learn and come into develop the culture here. They started mating, and then that's when you have the actual Europeans or Christopher Columbus and them come in, and so the Siberian Asians.
Well, he even had notes that he had that they still have. Where he said when he got there was Negroid type people that was here when he came here.
Exactly.
So if you look up the word Aborigine or Aboriginal, the Aboriginal people of any land is dark skinned. I don't care if it's China. I don't care if it's Australia.
And
I don't
British.
care who it is. Yeah.
Right.
Even the word Adam means the top soil. You know what I'm saying? The word Adam that come from the Bible means the top soil of the earth, which is, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So it to me it was just interesting because they always say like, okay, well, Mexico and Native Americans were already here. But then it's like when you really think about it, and then you start to really dig into them books and really learn some things, and you start to really just dissect and see exactly.
If you go to these places, you can learn about it for real, because I know, you get people who say these things, right? But even in Mexico, they have what the Olmec heads have been found and all that.
Yeah.
They have like what that government at that time said about what that came from. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they said they was black people right there.
Black people.
It's not a big deal. I don't understand why people think like somebody's trying to take your culture. Like, because I used to have these conversations on Instagram with certain people, and it's like, people think we trying to infiltrate your culture. That's just not what it is. But history is history.
Yeah.
The truth is the truth.
The Spaniards first, and then but they was the Olmecs, the Mayans, and the Aztecs. That's what they was.
Right.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the Spaniards. It was the Portuguese. It was all the Portuguese, Spain.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? All of that. Yeah.
It was.
And then, then the black Indians, we was the Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaws, the Creeks, the Blackfoots.
Yep, and the Cherokee, I just found out, the majority of Cherokee were all Muslim, and they had to hide their religion, like they used to hide it from the Europeans.
That's
but I just found this out last week.
Really?
And they still practice. I swear to God. They showed the Cherokee tribe somewhere.
Chicago and Kingwood, Illinois, that had Hebrew writing in it.
Yeah, Hebrew for sure. You got to be really smart. I mean, you have to have a lot of energy to stay up and actually learn the Hebrew language, because that right there is
any
a lot.
language, you just gotta put the time into it and talk to people that speak it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's the best way to learn it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just thought it was kind of interesting. Like, you know what? Because then it's like, okay, well, how would we ever get to, if they try to go back and try to deport us? We actually was here first. Like,
yeah,
breaking it down.
Don't nobody got a claim to this land, because right now, even the people that's in the native tribes, it seems like they're more white skinned people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they trying to say Native Americans, from what I've learned, is that it's a broad spectrum.
They are.
But what I'm saying, just the indigenous people who were here already, it's a broad spectrum. They all don't have a certain look.
No, they don't.
You understand what I'm saying? Across the continent, they all had different, facial
Different features
and stuff like that. Of course, bro, because they had the $5 Indian thing that they did.
They did.
And pretty much usurped, the power from them, because, the government gave them, their own autonomy and their own land and stuff.
Yes, it did. They did. Yeah. Well,
and I got Blackfoot in my family 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my great grandparents and stuff. They was in Dayton, Ohio.
Wow.
And that's why I made my kids sit down and sit around my grandfather and just let him run down the whole history of that side of my family.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, he broke it all down.
I know it's a trip to really dig into that and get into that type of, just that information itself makes you feel differently.
And then I got this thing, you can look online, it's this thing called the Book of Names, and put your last name in there, and it'll tell you about where your name came from, all the people, how it's spread around the world, and then how certain people have spelt it a different way so they can have their, their own lineage, like, even though they're connected to these other families. Yeah, all
it's
of
called
that.
The Book of Names?
The Book of Names, yeah. And then it's like, if you came from nobility and what they call the old world, because this is the new world, right?
Okay, yeah.
So in the old world, if you came from nobility, you have a coat of arms. So your family last name have a symbol.
Oh, okay.
And you can like download it and pay for it and get that too as well. Like,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know for sure we're going to have some things happening here. We're going to try and do a balloon pop.
Oh, yeah,
situation.
Definitely. Yeah, what is it called? The balloon pop or the balloon challenge?
We're going to have a sit down and talk about that.
Yeah, so let's try to do that. Let's try to do that by the next time after you come from on your trip or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's try to have a balloon challenge on BGKOTV.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so everybody out there who gonna see this episode, just make sure y'all tap in.
We're gonna put the email underneath the captions and everything. Please let it know, and then we're gonna also try and post. Well, not try, but we're gonna also post when we're gonna have the auditions for people.
We're gonna use your pops on the first one. We're gonna use Ryder.
He gonna find love. He gonna find me.
We're gonna use Ryder. We should find. You want to be on? You want to find love? You a character.
Hey, yeah, we finding love. We gonna be playing Love Connect up in here.
Balloon challenge. Don't be dirty. It's probably gonna come up before the next episode of the podcast.
For sure, and we excited. But we got a lot. We got a lot coming. There's a lot of things that we need to really put out here and let you guys know. But for sure, we appreciate you, and we hope you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep, like, comment, subscribe. BGKOTV, BG Knocc Out,
V Lavish.
V Lavish, and we out.